I'm supposed to be fine because I'm the strong one. Well, I'm not so strong. It's pretending. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Over here we talk about all things health, financial health, mental health, physical health, emotional health. This is what I'm about. This is the type of space I want to create. A safe space for everyone to come and talk about it. We're gonna heal together, we're gonna uplift, we're gonna encourage, and we're gonna share our day-to-day. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Mental health is an unseen struggle. Like, there's no physical sign to go and dealing with mental health. I mean, if you broke your leg or you broke your arm, you go to the doctor, you get a cast. Mental health is internal. It's a struggle every day to get up, to get started, to get moving, to keep going, to make it through the day. For some people it's more difficult than others, and it's not something you can see. You do not see mental health. You do not see it. Doesn't have a physical form. It's a struggle, it's internal, like I said, and it's hard. There's so many different types of mental health, of different things. Depression is of a vast spectrum. Bipolar disorder, schizophrenia. There's so much. When you say mental health, it's a lot. For me, in my diagnosis, I suffer from what I was told was manic depressive disorder, along with bipolar disorder and anxiety. And what that means for me is that with my depression, it's hard. Like, it has gotten better over the last 2 years or so. It has gotten better and I'm doing well. But prior to treatment, I didn't know if I was going or coming, and it was hard. Like, nobody could figure out what's wrong with me. It was either I was moody, I have a problem, why am I always mad? It's not real, nothing is wrong with you, you're making it up. It was all these things, and that wasn't cool, because I'm just like, I'm sitting here feeling like crap and you're telling me I'm fine. I'm not fine. But being African American and being quote unquote the strong one, I am supposed to be fine. I'm supposed to be fine because I'm the strong one. Well, I'm not so strong. It's pretending, because that's what everybody else wants to see. So there you have it. In dealing with my mental health, there's so many different takes on mental health. There's many different forms of mental health. There's many different forms of treatment, and I will talk about that as well, because like I said, dealing with my depression and bipolar disorder and my anxiety, and for me, what each one of those has a different component and a different a trigger and different treatments, and I'll go into details in each one of those. Okay, so my depression, I'll get very sad, I'll overeat, like I'll just eat whatever, mainly sugar and candy, and I won't stop at one. I'll like literally sit there and eat a whole bag. My anxiety has different triggers. Mainly my family is my biggest trigger, so I limit my interactions there. And as for my bipolar disorder, well, that's pretty much, it's under control right now. But before I was in treatment and before I would figure out why am I going shopping and I have no money to go shopping with? Like, I would just go in the store and buy random stuff just so I can take it back later, or throw it away, or do some dumb stuff. Like, I would go shopping with whatever money I had, whether it was for going to the doctor or going towards a bill or whatever. That was my thing. My thing was to go shopping with whatever. And so that's how I dealt, because I was in a relationship. It wasn't healthy, and how I dealt with that was shopping and drinking, and yeah, that wasn't a good time. But I healed. I'm still healing from that, and that wasn't the start of my mental health or my depression, because I had it before. When you're hurt, you tend to gravitate towards people that are also hurting. And the thing is, two hurt people can't help each other, because the hurt just continues, and it just continues to push on and perpetuate, and it just continues. Two hurt people cannot help each other. And I did that for a really long time. And it was really hard, because I had to figure out that this is not healthy for me. I need to be in a healthy space. But also, you have to want the help and be serious about the help, because this mental health is not something somebody else can do for you. You have to want to do it for yourself. You have to be able to push yourself and do the work, because it's a lot of work. And for me, I've been in treatment now for 2 years, I want to say 2.5 years. It started in 2019. So yeah, December will be 2 years that I've been in treatment. And for me, it's what's needed. It's going to counseling, going to therapy, taking my medication, and taking things one day at a time. Being mindful of my triggers, being mindful of the situations and the places that I put myself, and just making myself a priority. Because if I'm not healthy and if I'm not doing well, I cannot be there for anyone else. And that is the most important thing that I've learned, is that I have to learn to put myself first. I have to be number one. I have to be first, because if I am not okay, if I'm not taken care of, I'm not going to be able to do it for anybody else. And when I tell you I had to be broken all the way down to realize that, I had to be broken all the way down. And it was important that I learned that lesson, that at some point in this life, I had to be first. I had to be first so I can be there for my children. My depression, again, back to my depression, it's a day-to-day struggle. I work with it. I work through it. I take my meds. I see my therapist every other week now. When I first started out, it was weekly. Oh my goodness. That was painful, to say the least. And guys, there's nothing wrong with going to therapy. There's nothing wrong with going and sit and just screaming, venting, talking with someone that's impartial, judgment free, and is just there to help you deal. There's nothing wrong with therapy, people. Nothing wrong with therapy. And if your mental health is so bad to the point wherein you need some medication, that's okay too. That is okay too. Because at the end of the day, you're your number one priority, and you have to do what you have to do to get the help that you need. And if the help that you need is some medication for a short period of time, then yeah, that's what you need. If the help that you need is a vacation away from people that irritates you or make you lose control of who you are, then yeah, go away from those people. I had to learn to be mindful of the people I surround myself with, because not everybody is going to be there for you. Not everybody is your friend. And it's so sad that the people that you want to be there for you and be around you those are not the people that show up. Those are not the people that show up. You hear the phrase, you know who your friends are when you're down. Yeah, that's a true statement. You definitely know who your friends are when you're down and out and struggling and going through shit. You know who's there for you. But I will be talking about all things around here, ladies and gentlemen and everyone. I will be sharing everything, you know. I'll be sharing about my illness, my treatments, and, you know, like I said before, there's different types. There are different types of mental health diseases and disorders, and there's different types of treatments and medication, and there's just a lot, and all of it is real. Not because it's not it doesn't have a physical form doesn't mean it's not real. It is all real, and we need to be able to recognize when somebody needs help, and it is okay not to be okay. It is okay to say, I need a day, I need time, I need to breathe. It is okay. In upcoming weeks on this channel, I'm gonna start implementing, like, you know, my self-care planner, which is going to, you know, I'll do a plan with me or something. I've never done that before. We'll try that here together. It is going to have my schedule for the week, you know, my fitness journey, my financial journey, you know, all that good stuff. So thanks, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the content here, because, you know, we don't know what somebody is going through, and I just want to encourage and share what's going on with me, with, you know, with the world, and hopefully someone can get inspired or encouraged that it's difficult, yes, but we keep going, we push through.